I will demonstrate. These two, not broken, lady.
What if Steven Seagal, a master of aikido with the heart of a samurai, fought Frank Dux, the legendary ninja known for his undefeated record? Imagine these two martial arts legends from cinema clashing in the ultimate battle. Based on their backgrounds, who do you think would emerge victorious in this fantasy showdown? To help you draw conclusions, we present some highlights from their careers. In an old video, the self-proclaimed ninjutsu expert Senzo Tanaka, better known as Frank Dux, is seen in action. The footage shows Dux competing against several opponents. In those moments, this ninja demonstrates kicks that are not only powerful but also highly deceptive, making it difficult for his opponents to evade them. This is especially evident when Frank Dux faces a much larger opponent. Surprisingly, with just a single kick, he manages to bring his opponent to the ground. Moreover, in a match against a man dressed in black, Dux applies relentless pressure through a series of precise kicks. Finally, in another fight, two of Dux's attacks seal his victory. One kick is a feint, while the other lands squarely on his opponent's face. As a ninja, Frank Dux often showcases techniques that appear to harness inner energy. One example of this is when Dux attempts to break various objects with his bare hands. In this demonstration, a seemingly sturdy bottle is placed on a table. When Dux strikes it, the bottle shatters into countless pieces, as if the blow truly carried inner energy. But Dux doesn't just flaunt the power of his hands, he also showcases the strength of his legs, employing kicking techniques. Using two bottles, Dux effortlessly smashes them with his kicks. And it doesn't stop there. In another clip, a police officer tests a bulletproof glass by firing at it to confirm its durability. Once its strength is proven, Dux attempts to break it barehanded. Initially, his punches don't succeed, but on the second strike, the glass shatters. One thing is certain, a true ninja is said to be capable of injuring their opponent from within, leaving no visible marks on the outside. This time, Frank Dux demonstrates his ability by breaking only the bottom brick in a stack.
Okay. Ready?
Oh.
Oh, my heavens. Hey, and I will demonstrate.
The presenter points out that the two tiles on either side of the brick remain completely intact, further proving Dux's exceptional skill as a ninja. Some of his other feats are captured during a training session led by Frank Dux at a dojo. In this session, Dux shares his techniques with his students. One such moment shows Dux demonstrating how to dodge an opponent's punch. The evasion technique is seamlessly combined with a counterattack. Not limited to punches, Dux also shares techniques for countering kicks. Once again, these kicking maneuvers are transformed into counterattacks. While Frank Dux amazes with his inner energy strikes, Steven Seagal captivates with his mastery in neutralizing opponents' attacks. In this footage, Seagal is seen sparring with several opponents. Remarkably, none of them managed to land a single hit on him. There's even a moment when one opponent can do nothing but grimace in pain as Seagal locks him in a hold, using just one hand. Shortly after, Seagal switches to a different opponent. Yet again, Seagal remains unbeatable, even against another Aikido practitioner. Still unsatisfied, Seagal invites both aikido practitioners to attack him simultaneously. Unfortunately for them, they are no match for the masterful Seagal. Seeing an aikido master face off against two opponents might already sound extraordinary, but surprisingly, in his younger days, Seagal was once filmed taking on 3 opponents at the same time. You can see in the footage how Seagal handles 3 attackers during a sparring session. Yet again, the incredible master remains untouched by all 3. On another occasion, Seagal showcases his skill with a stick. Facing off against another aikido practitioner, Seagal proves to be highly proficient in weapon techniques. Later, Seagal engages in another match against a skilled partner. Astonishingly, Seagal repeatedly sends his opponent flying across the mat. Even more impressive is when Seagal allows his partners to surround him, giving them a chance to corner him. Despite this, the aikido master remains unconquerable. Truly incredible. Of course, all those abilities are not just the result of technique and experience, but also the advantage of youth. So how does Steven Seagal perform now that he's older? In a sparring session, Seagal demonstrates that even though he is no longer young, he is still fully capable of defeating his opponents. Facing 2 opponents simultaneously once again, Seagal remains unbeatable. His mesmerizing techniques have only grown sharper over time. What's even more impressive is that Seagal's locks remain as deadly as they were in his younger days. His opponents appear completely helpless, overwhelmed by Seagal's mastery of aikido in combat. In one of his films, Steven Seagal is pitted against the legendary boxer Mike Tyson. How does the action unfold? At the start of the fight, Steven Seagal appears to have the upper hand against Mike Tyson. Using aikido techniques that flow like water, Seagal successfully counters all of Tyson's attacks. In one particular scene, Seagal executes a twisting technique that leaves Tyson visibly writhing in pain. You can see how Tyson's every attack is effortlessly neutralized by Seagal in this sequence. Unfortunately, due to one critical mistake, Seagal ends up losing after a flurry of strikes from Tyson.